Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 68 of Dragon Ball Speak. Only one episode away from the one and the only episode 69. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet.
We have big plans.
We've got big plans. We got so many plans for it. We have already figured out what we're going to do for it. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be big.
It's going to be NSFW. In fact, we're not even going to be allowed on the YouTube platform. It's going to have to be on our OnlyFans.
This is a show where we summarize and review every episode of Dragon Ball Z, 3 episodes at a time. We rate them each on a scale of 1 to 7 stars. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon.
Kalarazu, Bibidi, Babidi, Majin, motherfucking Boo.
Yes, and that's true. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's jump in. I would like to know. Okay, so first off, let's kind of get the obvious out of the way, which is that we now have what I would call like a plot point, as they say.
Yeah.
You've heard of Majin Buu before, I assume. To like a degree, I'm pretty sure in episode 0 you said Majin Buu's name, so you knew of.
Now that I've heard it, I had zero context for any of this at all. All I knew was like the name, no idea we were getting into like genies and Cinderella and shit like that.
Yeah, what do you think of the names?
The names are.
Is it good or is it?
Toriyama he's trying me. On one hand, incredible. Probably the best names in the entire series. On the other hand, what in the fuck? Why? Just why?
You don't like the name Babidi for like your main villain?
Here's the thing. Here's where I went through. Babidi. Okay, that's weird. Or no, Bibidi. Bibidi is what we heard first. Bibidi. Okay, interesting. That's weird. Didn't really put together that that's the beginning of the little Cinderella phrase, but I was like, okay, Bibidi's weird. And then we find out he has a son that he named Babidi. And I was like, wow. We've already talked about Majin Buu, and they're just like, yeah, Bibidi and Babidi. And I'm like, Bibidi Babidi, like freaking Cinderella. And then I was like, oh my god. Bibidi Babidi Boo. What? And that was sick. That was actually probably top 10 reveals in anime. Probably number 2. I don't know what number 1 is, but...
Okay, so I got a few quick fire questions for you.
Go.
Does Majin Buu get resurrected?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. That's the main question.
Just one question for me. Okay.
One quick fire question. No, I've got more, but let's go ahead and start with episode 219.
Oh my god.
What? We didn't start recording.
I hit record, but I hit it twice.
Well, why don't we just use that audio?
Yeah, we can just use that audio. And then we will switch now.
Sorry for the bad audio.
I forgot to hit record, but luckily the camera records audio. Hopefully it doesn't sound like shit, although I'm positive it does. But guess what? We only went like 2 minutes in, and now you've got your beautiful, crisp voices of your hosts.
The thing is, here at Dragon Ball Speak, we're not going to reshoot because it wouldn't recapture the magic of our... Like, I'm not going to repeat myself and like pretend...
Yeah.
To laugh at the same things that I just laughed at. I don't have the capacity.
We aren't making reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? We're not watching a trailer and then being like cool and then filming it and acting 10 times
reaction
more.
Reaction videos are a problem.
They're a menace to society.
No, I actually don't like reaction videos because it's like you're on camera, so you're gonna give a bigger reaction. Like that's like Like, no, when you're at home and you watch the Star Wars trailer and you're by yourself, you don't go, whoa, oh my God, whoa, oh my God, that's Luke, whoa, and then, whoa, that's C-3PO.
I don't even laugh at movies that are funny.
Whoa, it's Finn. Again, it's Star Wars episode, it's Last Jedi.
It's Palpatine.
Whoa, oh my God, he's back. Everyone, this is going to be so
He's
sick.
Spider-Man.
This is going to be so sick. Palpatine's back. He definitely deserves to come.
Goku's back.
Somehow Palpatine
from the
returned.
dead.
Somehow he returned, and it's
The
gonna be.
dead
But they're gonna
speak.
explain it. They're gonna explain it.
They didn't.
It's not gonna be in Fortnite.
It's not gonna be good.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. This has been a kind of a shit show to begin with, but we're gonna go into energy drain. Gohan's about to go Super Saiyan 2. Rate this transformation for me.
Actually, it's not the weakest. It's not the strongest. It's somewhere in the middle. I actually thought it was kind of hype. I like when they do the quick, like, fuck you transformation. Like, he just did it, and he's like, it's not even hard. You want? How about I just go to Super Saiyan 2? Like, I don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Oh, you want Super Saiyan? No, I'm gonna go to the next one. That's cool.
Bada bing, bada boom. Super
Want a
Saiyan
bag?
2.
Bada boom.
Yeah.
Bibbidi bobbidi. Boom.
Yeah.
Is Wada Bing, Wada Boom? Are they characters in Dragon Ball?
Bada Bing and Bada Boom are that's the father and son duo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's Bada Bing, Bada Boom, and Bada Boo.
Lil Bambino.
Anyway, so now we know that he can go Super Saiyan 2 still.
Yeah.
Which you predicted.
Much weaker though.
Yeah, so
As
Vegeta points out that he's weaker than
against Cell.
he was when he was fighting Cell. But then Shin, aka Supreme Kai, says actually he's still the strongest out of everyone here.
Which is a triple ultra double burn.
I mean, do you think Vegeta has Super Saiyan 2? So Vegeta or Goku have not like done Super Saiyan 2.
It's got to be in there somewhere. It's got to be.
You think we'll see it?
Yeah. Well, maybe not Goku's. I think we'll see Vegeta's. I don't think Goku's. I still think I'm correct from last week. I think we'll get there. In light of everywhere that we're going, I especially think Goku's going to be tapping out.
You think they're going to blue balls us?
Opportune moment.
So yeah, the transformation I think was pretty good. You see his sunglasses shaking. I like how all the tiles come up and then he like freaks out and then the tiles fall back into place. I thought that was super
kind of like Star Wars Episode 8. Do you remember when we filmed a reaction?
Oh, like our reaction to Last Jedi
when she touches the ground in the Rockies.
Oh, in the Rockies. So fun fact: me and Wesley both agree on the Last Jedi. Do you still feel?
I do. Yeah, it's still
wow,
my number.
that's
it's still
crazy.
my number 2 Star Wars movie. Second to.
Please don't unsubscribe when you hear that.
Back.
Everyone.
Here's the thing: anyone watching this doesn't care because guess what? Star Wars doesn't really matter anymore because they just butchered it. They butchered the name. Except the Mandalorian and all the Disney Plus shows are good, but movie franchise-wise, Episode 9 did a lot to just rake those coals.
You don't think Episode 8 kind of like started that?
No, not at all. I actually think Episode 8 was a course correction of trying to stop JJ from getting anywhere near where he went in Episode 9, which is why Episode 9 hurts even more because it just doesn't even totally make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
At least follow where Episode 8 was going. But no, you wanted to.
Here's the thing. In Episode 8, whenever Kylo Ren says to Rey, he goes, your parents were nobody. You want to know who your parents were? They were nobody. That only makes sense like as a revelation to the audience. Like she doesn't... Like, because we're expecting her parents to be Luke or whoever, but like, she
just wants to know who her parents are.
Yeah, but he says they're nobodies, and she's like, oh no. Like, what does that? What does that mean to her? Like,
she thought she was about to see her parents and find out who they were for the first time, and then
yeah, but what does their nobodies mean? Was she expecting her parents to be Luke Skywalker? Like,
no, I think it's just his way of saying like you're not going to find out, and that sucks.
No, he was saying like he said they were junkers or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean like she thought she was going to see them. Like literally
see them when
in the little the bottom of the well. That's what you get to do. The little Star Wars Jedi Force well. You get to see your deepest desires or whatever.
No, this was after that.
I don't remember where.
He's like, oh, you want to know who your parents are? This is at the end after they teamed up, but then they fought, or they like didn't
team up in 8. Oh yeah, they do. They have a sick team up and then they don't.
You don't even know your movie, bro.
Sorry, I dumped all of Star Wars after Episode 9.
I also did. Here's the hot take. None of the Star Wars movies are super great.
No, that is a hot take, and please don't unsubscribe when you.
I like them. I like Star Wars. I like Empire Strikes Back, and I like Return of the Jedi. Revenge of the Sith is watchable. I loved Force Awakens when it came out because that was like my Star Wars. But then Episode 8, I liked it when I saw it in the theater, and then the more I thought
it was the best Star Wars movie when it came out of the theaters. By the way.
I probably did say that.
No, he did. It's not probably.
What else am I supposed to say? Because there was the good music.
It does have really good music, yeah.
But I should have known when Rose kissed Finn. It should have been.
Look,
I was a kid. I was a child.
Is there a third of the movie you could cut out and not much changes, especially after 9?
You know what I like?
Especially after 9? Yeah, there is a third of the movie you can cut out because guess what? Disney was like, no, we're not going to make Finn a Jedi like we've been
Not
teasing,
only are we not
or
going to make
do
him a
anything with this
Jedi,
character.
we're going to teach him about the horrors of war. We're going to teach the ex-stormtrooper about why war is bad. He defected from the stormtrooper. We're not going to teach Poe. Poe, he's, let him do it. Whatever.
Well, here's the thing.
Let him do his thing.
Poe is
We're going to teach Finn.
American militarism, and we cannot have an American movie that says military bad.
FN 2187. I'm just going to call you Finn.
All right, Finn.
Finn, yeah, I like that. Anyway.
We just did some really good impressions. Both of those were pretty phenomenal.
I don't think. Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, I think they were great.
Okay.
Anyway,
more power than when he fought Cell. Less power than when he fought Cell. He's still the strongest. Gohan gets immobilized by Shin because Shin wants him to get sucked dry by Spopovich, and so he does. He gets sucked and cucked
in front of everyone.
Videl watches Gohan get sucked, and she likes him even more afterwards.
She actually does, yeah.
Supreme Kai says, I could use your help. We're about to follow Spopovich and Yamu to wherever they're going. Krillin joins. Not sure why Krillin thought that was a good idea.
He knows.
As soon as he got there, he was like, I think
it's just like he doesn't have anybody else. And like, what is he going to do? Just stand awkwardly at the tournament and be like.
With his wife.
Yeah, like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, he does.
He leaves her, but.
Why isn't she going? Like, that's a good question,
She doesn't care, which I kind of like about her character. She's just indifferent to that stuff.
That's true.
This
is the moment. So they're flying. Okay, so we're flying and then we get exposition.
So yeah, we start flying. Piccolo and Vegeta join as well. Well, first Vegeta and Goku have the conversation where Vegeta's pissed that this is happening at all. He's like, we were supposed to fight and you're trying to get out of it. And Goku's like, Vegeta, can you not see that there's something more going on here?
Vegeta's
and he's like,
I know it's an elaborate ruse. You've set all this up just so you don't have to fight me, you little bitch.
Yes. And so Vegeta, we can tell, like, he's got a serious issue, I think, right now, where like he is so obsessed with this fight that he was going to have with Goku that like this whole thing is legitimately like it's like ruined his day. He's he's been
spending like the past however many years training to fight Goku and training his kid to beat Goku's kid, and now it's all being taken away from him. Not to mention Goku's kid beat his kid, so it's like he's not feeling good. Trunks won. That's right. So now Vegeta wants to get the win.
Yeah. So regardless, Vegeta like has a very serious like complex or like obsession that is probably unhealthy at this point.
Yeah.
And so he's really grumpy to begin with. Yeah, they're flying. Go ahead.
He needs his energy drain, if you know what I'm saying.
He needs a little release. He needs a little. He needs to fill up Majin Buu.
Oh God. So they're flying, and basically we get the exposition dump that
give me everything.
Yamu and Shmovovich, they're like, we've got this thing that looks like a genie lamp that I put together during this conversation. We have sucked some energy. Now we can bring it back to our dudes, but Mr. Babidi, and we can give him the Majin Buu juice so that he can revive Majin Buu. Basically, here's what happened. Long fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo.
Oh, yes.
A grand wizard named Bibidi, created a being named Majin Buu, who I suspect is going to look like Jafar at this point, and then we get a character who
why
is just
why do you say Jafar?
Because genie.
Like Genie Jafar.
Yeah, like Genie, like Jafar, like type of situation.
When you hear Majin Buu, you don't picture anything?
No. I just see. Oh, I actually pictured who Deborah was gonna be, who looks like Jafar, kind of, basically like the red Genie Jafar. Anyway, so we've got he makes Majin Buu, and they just go around and they just fucking plants out, just blowing him up. Alderaan style, another Star Wars reference. Welcome to Star Wars Speak. Just blowing him up. Majin Buu has no aim, no empathy, no nothing. He just does exactly what Bibidi wants, and that's just destroy everything. The 5 Grand Kai, of which there used to be 5 Supreme Kai or whatever.
5 Grand Kais.
5 Grand Kais get together, and they are going to take him out. They take out Bibidi, and now they put Majin Buu in a little ball.
I thought 4 out of the 5 Grand Kais died,
They did die. They died trying to do all this. The last one standing is who we know as Supreme Kai. They put Majin Buu in a ball. Bibidi's dead. The ball looks like a ball sack. Not a ball sack, a testicle. And he's on Earth and he's just underground basically, or in the ocean somewhere. And if you get enough juice, you can resurrect him. So Supreme Kai is like, we could have killed him, but we didn't. We decided to let him live in this little ball because we figured the only way he could get out is Bibidi, and Bibidi's dead. They didn't think about any possible sons named Babidi that could come along and do exactly what Bibidi did. And it's frustrating, and I feel frustration on behalf of our gang because they keep asking Supreme Kai, well, why didn't you guys just freaking kill him? Why did you guys put him in the ball? And he's like, we just thought that he'd be fine in the ball.
He gives a valid reason next episode.
It's fine. And it's frustrating because I want the whole shebang. You should have killed him. Why didn't you kill him? You should have killed him when you had the chance. A little day to remember reference for you. And that's where this episode ends, basically. They're just flying.
Yeah, so Boo has no feelings, no conscience, just can eliminate planets / galaxies at the drop of a pin, at the drop of a... What is this saying?
Drop of the penny.
At the drop of a hat?
Drop of the hat.
Why do I always say at the drop of a pin? What is that?
Like a pin drop is like you could hear a pin drop.
Like from across the room?
Yeah.
I always say, like instead of at the drop of a hat, I always say at the drop of a pin.
That's cute.
Why? Where did that come from?
Probably you're mixing up two phrases, and that's okay, buddy.
I give that one a 5 out of 7.
I also give it a 5 out of 7.
Swag. So do you see like, I don't know, do you feel like we're actually setting up for like an arc now?
Yes. Very cool one. At this point, I have no idea, could not have ever guessed we'd end up where we end up in the next episode.
Yeah, so...
Because I'm like, we've got the juice. Yamu and Spopovich are going to go to Babidi. Babidi's going to open up, he's going to rub the genie lamp and, rub the little man in the boat or whatever it's called, and then unleash the Boo. And that's not what happened. We're not even close to that happening, it seems.
Episode 220 is called The Wizard's Curse. They're flying. They're trying to catch up with Yamu and Spopovich or like follow them from a distance. And they zoom past the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs are like, "Rrr, rrr," and they're like scared.
Yeah, it's our buddies from...
I think it is the same dinosaurs from the episode of Saiyaman.
The bad guys, the dinosaur kaiju episode.
Okay, so now... I believe it was... So we heard Kibito's explanation last episode on why they didn't destroy Majin Buu's egg sac. Now someone asks... Ball sack, excuse me. So now someone asks Shin why they did that, and he says, we chose to leave him dormant because we killed Bibidi, and we were afraid that if we attempted to destroy Majin Buu's ball sack, then that would actually instead unleash him just from the force or whatever. And if that were the case, then we would have no way of stopping him. So the zero risk option was thought to have been to just leave him on Earth buried way below, however far below Earth's crust, and just he would forever be dormant for millennia.
Which is a fine explanation, but like zero checks and balances in place. These guys were like, he's underground, we're good. Why not find out maybe if Bibidi's got some offspring? Why not find out if Bibidi has some minions or some second in commands that want to rise up and unleash Majin Buu? They
rise up, everybody on your knees, get your rise up. Everybody on the roof, rise up. From the rooftops, rise up, rise up. I imagine that so much it feels more like a memory. When's Majin Buu going to get me? When's he going to be resurrected to get me?
On my knees in my ball sack, 2 balls up ahead of me. Stop. This is a moment. It's Dragon Ball speak movement.
So we get some really good gratuitous squad picks, actually. If you can't, there's no other way to say it. They're really sick squad picks of the squad flying through the air.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it once. I'm never going to say it again.
Okay.
The animation from this point on in the show is consistently, essentially, 10 out of 10 animation. It never wavers. It never falters. It will always be amazing from this point on. This, I think, right here is peak character design for every character. I think it's peak...
So you like the Saiyaman fit?
Oh, I love the fit. The green and black is sweet, and everyone says that it's inspired by Android 16's green and black outfit.
Oh, I can see that. That's actually...
Because he,
That's definitely inspired by it. I can see that for sure.
Totally. So I don't know that that's like confirmed or whatever, but let's confirm it right here. Actually, you just heard it right now. I just texted Akira Toriyama-san, and he actually confirmed that that is the case. That it's inspired.
God! Thank you. Wow, that's a scoop. That's our welcome to Dragon Ball Scoops.
That's the daily scoop.
Yeah, animation is good.
I love like Vegeta's fit and design in this arc specifically. I think he looks like so on point. I love Gohan's fit. Goku looks, just everyone looks great.
Videl, did her eyes change color or something? Or
They're always
haircut?
blue.
She just seems.
It just depends on the animator,
Yeah,
but like
she
the
seems
fit changed.
different. She's no longer with us as well. She's not.
Yes.
She's not dead. She just the wind was getting in her eyes too much, and she had to turn back. And I think she was just saying that because she knew she was holding the crew back, so she dipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I immediately Gohan speeds up, and she's like, "Oh shit, yeah."
And I'm pretty sure she would have been turned to stone if she went with him.
Yeah. And she said she has other plans, or she's not done with you. She says, "I'm not done with you yet, Gohan. I'm gonna turn a part of you into stone when you get back."
Which part? His Saiyaman, his mini Saiyaman. Oh boy,
his Nimbus cloud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
His pole dick thing.
So Bibidi is a powerful wizard. Babidi is a powerful wizard.
It's so hard to take these character names seriously. Like the stakes are so high, and yet this dude's named Bibidi and Babidi.
And we do now know we can put two and two together and say that the M is the Majin symbol because he's Majin Buu. And yes, that is the tattoo I have. I am a tatty daddy. I have been told. It's on my leg, and it's the Majin symbol. We'll have a tattoo reveal maybe someday.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing shorts right now. I can't do it for you right now. Unless I removed my trousers. Boo. Not going to do that this time.
Next episode, you know what I'm saying?
69.
Dragonball Speak .onlyfans.dragonballspeak.com.
Patreon. I will give you my Venmo.
Yeah, there you go. Venmo's right now live on air.
So yeah, Vidal's lagging behind. She opts to drop out. Sharpna has a little line of dialogue where they're like, "Could Vidal always fly?" And I'm positive his voice actor changed.
I think so too.
He was just like
it's John
completely
Travolta now from Grease. Like it actually is John Travolta. I looked it up. Hey, did Vanilla always fly?
I was trying so hard to think of any song from Grease to sing, and
really? I couldn't think of
flat. I came up with
Lightning?
like Grease Lightning was
Summer
the one.
Lovin',
I didn't
whatever
want
it's
to Summer
called.
Lovin'. I didn't want to do Grease Lightning because I'm like whatever.
Yeah.
Not Grease Lightning, but
there's the one I got chills. That's the one that whatever that one's called at the end. You better shape up that one.
I got chills. So they're all caught up with the rest of the group. So now it's the group of 7. So Gohan and Kibito caught up. The animation's on point from now on. I wrote that. I already said that. And then Gohan looks over. Okay, so now they get in the rocks, and they're watching from the rocks, and they see Pui Pui, Spopovich, and Yamu Land. And then eventually we see Dabura, which I'm pretty sure is just like devil.
Yeah.
But like with the...
These names sounded so familiar.
I think it's just devil, but like the way they say it in Japanese, like the English word devil, but the way they say it in Japanese phonetically, then in English sounds like Dabura.
Oh.
Not in like a... That sounds... I feel like that might sound offensive. But
I
mean like in the literal sense.
Yeah.
And so, and then Babidi as well. Or excuse me, Bibidi as well. Now, let's go through each character. Pui Pui, what do you think of his design?
He's fine. He's just like an early version of Cell, basically, with some cool white armor. Big Arbiter vibes. I'm getting Arbiter
No,
vibes.
you did not say that. Because I wrote that Dabura sounds like the Arbiter.
Oh, shit.
That's insane that you said that. Because you said
crazy.
Pui Pui looks like the Arbiter. I literally wrote right here, Arbiter.
Damn.
That's
awesome.
so crazy.
And that's why you're watching the best Dragon Ball Z summary review show. We're in sync. Dirty Pop.
In Sync. What does In Sync do?
That song.
Dirty Pop. What is that?
Sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's the deal with this pop game and when is it gonna fade out? Doing not the same. That was JT. That's Justin Timberlake.
I think that was Mike Jack.
Might have been.
Okay, so we get Gohan. He looks over. He sees the dead family, so he gets pissed. And then it turns out we learn that Dabura is the king of the demons.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a demon realm. So here's my thing. Like, the original King Piccolo was a demon.
I was confused by this. I was like, are we talking the like Dragon Ball demons, or is this just are we talking hell? Like,
So I think this is like hell.
okay,
Yeah.
he's got big
Like
Satan
the
vibes.
actual hell, not like the filler hell.
Yeah, not the track star runner dudes.
Yeah, but basically just don't think about it too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Forget about it.
Krillin gets scared and he's like, "You guys, I think I should get out of here." And Goku's like, "Krillin, why don't you go ahead and get out of here?" But he could not get out of there soon enough because we watch Babidi kill Spopovich. And what is a gruesome death scene?
Yeah, he gets big. Jigglypuff final smash.
Kind of like when Cell exploded.
Yeah, actually.
Either time that Cell exploded. And so, yeah, he explodes. Yamu tries to flee, and then Pui Pui kills him with a single blast. Now, I got to know. We're not there yet, but I don't care. I got to know. Vegeta versus Pui Pui.
Dude, come on. Is this real? I mean...
Dude, what do you think is going to happen?
Vegeta's about to stomp some fucking ass.
I remind you, it's been a little while since our boy Vegeta's caught a dub.
It has been a while, and that's why he desperately needs this one.
I don't think he's caught a dub since, like, Zarbon.
If Vegeta loses to a bug named Pui Pui, then it's game over for him. His spirits are broken. He's going to die of depression. Like, it's just... He needs this dub desperately. In front of Goku... In front of Gohan, no way he loses. No way he loses.
But if he loses, so the thing is, like, if the more energy they use, that's going to charge up Majin Buu.
Yeah.
And they've already stated that those 3 fighters are more than enough to fill up the rest of Majin Buu.
Yeah.
And so, like, plot-wise, don't you think it's possible that he loses?
No.
Awesome.
We're only in stage 1. I don't even know how deep this place goes, which we'll get to. I have so many fun to talk about. So
everyone realizes that Gohan was the gold fighter, whatever. Yeah. So they're all cut up, and yeah, Krillin gets scared whenever he sees them die and stuff, and he was going to go away. So they reiterate basically anyone who can be put under Bibidi's spell has evil in their heart, and then Krillin's like, well, we should watch out for Piccolo then, and then Piccolo gets really pissed. He does not like that comment.
Piccolo
he's very
gets
sensitive
really
about
upset.
his past.
Also, like, Vegeta is like, he's not pure of heart.
Yeah, so I'm wondering why Krillin wasn't like, we should probably watch out for Vegeta.
I thought he was gonna say Vegeta because I'm like, that's the move, and then instead he's gonna like pick a little beef fight with Piccolo, and Piccolo's mad stressed. Like, so much more stressed than the rest of these guys. It's kind of a good thing he got iced because I don't know if he was going to handle everything well.
Shin is on, like, suicide watch at this point.
Yeah, Shin's not doing good either. Piccolo and Krillin. Well, Krillin was going to die. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. Krillin's got no
He only went there plot-wise so they could show, like, Dabura's power.
Yeah. And then Piccolo getting rocked is interesting. Not something I foresaw.
Do you think they're going to come back from this like rock state?
Yeah, absolutely. Although it'd be so sick if they get like destroyed as rocks, and then you just know like they're not coming back.
Mm-hmm. One more. Oh, so you mentioned Vegeta. So do you think that's going to happen then?
What, that he gets rocked or that he beats Pui Pui?
You said they were talking about the evil in their hearts or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I just think it's funny that Krillin called out Piccolo
instead of Vegeta.
Vegeta, like he was saying, except one of us, and I'm like, oh yeah, Vegeta, and he says Piccolo, and I'm like, all right.
Especially because Vegeta's in a bad mood today.
Yeah,
like very bad. He's very irritable.
Yeah, he's not having a good time.
So yeah, now's not the time. Piccolo says Krillin's ready to go back. Spopovich dies. That's the end of the episode. I give it another 5 out of 7.
Yeah, another 5 out of 7 for me as well.
Episode 221, King of the Demons, referencing Dabura, of course. But more importantly, I would like for you to fit check Dabura for me.
It's a solid 8.
You like the cape?
I love the cape. I like the way it interacts with the ground that he's pumping energy into. I like seeing it flow up. It's just not the most exciting design because we've kind of seen it. It's a bit of, it's got a little Piccolo zest. It's got a little bit of, obviously, Babidi zest. It's just not the most original. I love the deep cut V.
The deep V is good?
It's a deep. It's a deep V that connects to his natural V. Which
that's true.
I'm not privy to know what that's like because I do not have that. But mad respect. If I did have it, I would probably wear V's that deep.
Well, the deep V also is like an arrow pointing towards the deep D, which we all know King of the Demons does have a large one.
Yeah.
That's just an absolute given at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who the animators were, but like you can see in the pants, like they animated something.
Oh, there's an outline and it's a hog. Yeah. That's a big swinger.
It is. And we get to see the power of that swing. We just saw the power of that swing.
Yeah. So, basically, we've got company, is what Bibidi says to Dabura. I did write down that he sounds like the Arbiter. I love his voice. He sounds like Christopher Judge to me, but it is very much not Christopher Judge. No, it is like someone else, but it's good.
It's a deep voice.
It's a perfect voice. And so Dabura flies up. So the plan is as follows. He's going to go up, knock out a couple of the small fry because they're not going to contribute nothing. As a result, fly back to the ship. Everyone's going to get mad and follow him. They're going to fall right into the trap, which lo and behold, they're actually aware of the trap and they do it anyway. That's our characters.
That's peak Goku shit right there.
It is.
Also, I thought the characters were turning. I thought they were getting like frozen with ice, and then they turned to rock.
It's rock.
And I was like, oh, that's even worse. Because ice, you could just knock them out, get them out of there. But rock, you're kind of screwed. Medusa spit. They're in the thing now, and
no.
Oh,
well, first off, Dabura flies up and he immediately blasts Kibito.
Yes,
without a trace.
In the face, Kibito's gone,
like vaporized.
No
essentially.
Trace. Kibito, it's kind of on you if I'm being honest. You had at least 15 seconds to move. Kibito flies up, puts his hand out straight, and you're just standing there. You didn't even try to dodge. You probably wouldn't have been able to get away, but you didn't even try. You accepted your fate. I respect that. You did it gracefully, but that's on you, Kibito.
My question for you at this point, so one of the things that Akira Toriyama does always is he introduces characters two at a time, more or less.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, did Kibito need to exist for any plot reasons at all?
No, absolutely zero. Other than to look cool and present itself as like a red herring for...
I think Supreme Kai looks cooler.
I agree. But I thought that Supreme Kai was the weakling, and way back when we first met them and I thought they were villains, I thought Supreme was the weakling and Kibito was like his muscle. Which, playing on that trope, it got me. He fooled me. They're good guys. Not only are they
You've
good guys.
You've been falling for that trope since old Nappa and Vegeta there.
I have, yeah. It works. But yeah, Kibito's toast. Which, you know what? Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then Krillin and Piccolo get spit on. They get turned to stone, unfortunately. But they can bring them back if they defeat Dabura, which I assume means kill Dabura.
Yeah.
Because, defeat him, what is that? Yeah. So it's a trap, but they fly over there anyway. We cut back to Mighty Mask, which we're intermittently cutting to the tournament, and people are just mad because the tournament's not happening, and he's just like, sorry.
Mighty Mask has no idea what's going on.
No, he does not. And then, apparently, so they go down into the ship. I love this trio. I love the trio of Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta. Basically, the three goats. I love any time Vegeta interacts with, Gohan, or just, a character that he doesn't normally interact with necessarily.
Yeah. It's a good time. We haven't had much Vegeta spotlight, and it's nice to see him back in the front and center.
No, the boys are back in town, to be sure.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. And after that, basically the Shin jumps in as well, and then the thing seals above them, and then he's like, well, there's no way out. And I'm like, these people... There's a way out. They can just basically fly through it.
It's cool that the show did this because when we see Babidi go in, when we see Pui Pui go in, he jumps into the ship and falls down the hole, and I was like, oof, someone messed up there because that's not how.
No, they said the whole ship was buried.
I know. I wasn't putting the two together, and then I like that I got to see it is a big butthole in the Earth.
Totally,
it is a cool spaceship design.
Mm-hmm, the Earth's butthole, indeed. And then we they can't blast their way out though because it might wake up Majin Buu apparently. And so Pui Pui says, oh, and I just love Shin's frustration. He's like, do you know you guys aren't listening to me? And it's like, yeah, these characters aren't listening to you. This is you picked the wrong people, unfortunately, to ask for help. And then Pui Pui is apparently up to fight. It's stage 1.
Yeah.
And I do get the sense Bibidi's watching and Dabura's watching through the looking glass, and he's like, he has no idea who he's up against. But I do wonder if he was talking about Vegeta or Pui Pui.
I think he's talking about Vegeta.
Saying that Pui Pui doesn't know what he's up against, or saying Vegeta doesn't know what he's up against.
I think it's the other way around. I just don't foresee Pui Pui being strong. He put Pui Pui in stage...
we know they don't care if Pui Pui dies.
These freaking names, dude. He put Pui Pui in stage 1,
he put Pui Pui
on purpose.
Yeah.
He's not expecting... If anything, I think this is go out there, get roughed up. You're probably going to die, and that's okay, but you don't know that. Get roughed up so I can get a gauge on these characters' strength. Because Deborah already foresees that these 3 characters will be enough to juice up Majin Buu.
And we get the iconic line from Vegeta, "Welcome to the end of your life. I promise it's going to hurt." And the episode ends. Yeah, he's just the king of one-liners. Let's be real with each other.
Also, I just want to point out when Pui Pui's like, "Oh, you have no idea what you're in for. I'm going to destroy you." All he does, you know what he does to show off? Like, of all the flexes and moves he's got, he just does like an instant transmission, basically. It's not an instant transmission, but like...
He's just like moving around.
Fast. He's just fast. And then they're just like, okay. We also glazed over the fact that to fight Pui Pui, the three are rock, paper, scissoring for like minutes, clearly. Pui Pui's like, what the hell? Deborah and Babidi are like, what the hell? And Supreme Kai is just like, Jesus, we are just, this is not good.
No.
And obviously Vegeta wins. He scissors beats rocks. Or
and he's so proud of the
Scissors
win.
beats paper, yeah. I know.
I don't feel like, nitpick, sure. I don't feel like Gohan would be like interested in the rock, paper, scissors. I feel like it'd be Goku and Vegeta rock, paper, scissoring. Yeah. And Gohan would just be like indifferent.
Gohan would just go start the fight while they're rock, paper, scissoring.
I feel like he would, maybe.
He would just like be like, we don't have time for this, you guys. I got Videl at home waiting for me, and if you heard what she told me before we left, you'd be trying to get this fight done too.
She said she's gonna unmask my Saiyan man. I gotta go
drain
home.
His energy.
Yes,
Majin Buu style.
I gave that one a 5 out of 7 as well. 3 5s, triple 5.
Yeah, triple 5. I was actually thinking the same thing.
Nice. So now, of course, the age-old question: what happens next? What is everything you think for sure, with 100% certainty, is going to happen?
Let's see.
Like you'd put money on it. You'd put $100 on it.
I think Majin Buu is going to get resurrected.
Okay,
for sure.
You think what do you think that is? Like, what is that?
He just emerges from the
shell. You think he's like the Frieza or the Cell of the Arc, or you think something else is going on?
He's the big bad. He's like he's the one.
Okay.
We're going to be building to him. Here's the grand plan. So we're obviously in a raid style arc right now. Except instead of going up a building, different floors, we're going down. Very, very fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I imagine in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, this is just a boss rush mode.
I honestly don't remember.
I think would be cool. Basically, each stage. I don't know how many stages there are to get to the final one, but each stage is a different boss. Gets harder and harder. That's going to be sick.
It's like Muscle Tower in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Dragon Ball Z characters either die or become like part of the gang, so there's no real way for this to happen. But it'd be so cool if this was like a way for Toriyama to bring back some like Dragon Ball Z characters we haven't seen in a minute. Like, oh my god, he's got control of Rabbit King. Like, oh my god, we gotta fight him now. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
Rabbit King was on the moon when Piccolo destroyed the moon, so I don't know if old Rabbit King is true. That's true. He's the most powerful Dragon Ball character.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for them to get down there. So they're gonna get to the final, one of the final ones. I don't know if it's the final one. We're gonna get to a boss. Vegeta and Gohan are not able to beat him. Goku steps in. Yes. Oh my God. Thank God Goku's stepping in. We're going to win the fight. Maybe Goku was recovering from the final fights, the fights before, and he couldn't jump in. But he's ready. He's back in action. He's about to save the day. Poof, he's dead again. Gone.
You think he just like...
Doop. Yep, right before their eyes. And that's going to be the end of an episode. They're going to be like, oh my God.
And then
what happens next? And then I think that Vegeta is going to go Super Saiyan 2.
Ooh.
Alongside Gohan Super Saiyan 2.
Ooh.
And then they're going to win. And then... But shit. How are they going to get Majin Buu resurrected?
So you think Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 2 now? Yeah. Like
not
today?
Right now. I think...
Okay, there needs to be a catalyst.
He needs a catalyst. And I think getting his ass stomped will be it. But we've got a plot hole in my theory. How's Majin Buu going to get resurrected if Vegeta and Gohan continue to save the day?
Because if they expend all that energy, it gets soaked.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen then. And then Majin Buu's going to get resurrected. That's going to be the final stage. Here's what I think is going to happen. Majin Buu comes out of his little ball sack, immediately kills Babidi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Devora, maybe, unless Devora's already been fought. But I think we're just going to immediately see that power just poof, like donezo. Mm-hmm. Why? Well, that's because I have never seen Deborah or
Bibidi
or Babidi ever, and I feel like they can't be around too much longer.
You haven't seen Majin Buu either.
Yeah, I know, but I've heard the name.
Do you think you'll recognize?
I wonder Babidi.
If he gets resurrected, do you think that you? Or I guess you wouldn't know. I wonder if you would recognize
I'm sure I will. Almost every character I've seen in Dragon Ball Z,
They're all
the villains, I guess, not the more
no,
human
of course
characters,
they're icons.
Yeah, they're just everywhere. You know, I might.
Whoa. I'm just an icon living.
Oh,
Started.
I thought you were doing Happy by Pharrell.
Just
It
what's
must
it
seem crazy anything about you.
say? Just don't waste your time, cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like Majin Buu will get resurrected. Okay, cause I'm happy.
I was clapping along because I feel that way.
That actually, see, so it checks out.
Yeah, it does check out. Musicians, podcasters, hosts, we're everything you need.
If Goku has a fight, do you think he will win?
If Goku has a fight, do I think he will win? Yeah.
It's a dumb question.
Idiot.
Okay, what about this? How long do you think this arc is going to end up being? Like, do you think this is like going to take? Do you think we're like at the
293 is the final episode of Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but I mean,
This arc goes to 289, and then we have 3 episodes that just fucking suck. 4 episodes that just suck. They're just gonna be fucking farming, and they're gonna like come across a crocodile that like threatens the farm, and it turns out the crocodile ate a Dragon Ball, so now he's like super strong, and they gotta fight him before the volcano behind their home erupts.
that is
And
like
then,
so possible.
I know it is. That's what's gonna happen, and then that's gonna be the series end, and then I'm gonna be like, you guys waited like 20 years to find out what happens next, by way of Super. And then you got some apparently bad animation in a couple movies that people kind of like.
So you think Majin Buu is going to be the big bad of this arc?
Yes, I think this is the finale. I mean, how do you get bigger than this? This is like. My dog throwing up?
I think she just threw up.
She's probably eating it too now. She's nasty like that.
No, I don't think she did. She's Sparrow. Oh
yeah, she is throwing up.
yeah. She just threw up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been Dragon Ball Speak, episode 68. Catch us next week for episode 69.
No throw up there.
No,
Well, maybe.
Drop the subscribe. I wonder if they will be able to hear the
It stinks.
dog throwing
It
up.
smells bad.
Get down. All right. Thank you for watching.